would suggest the first thing is not call it lockdown. that sounds that sounds very much like prison. Uh, Again, there's a story. The National Women's Organization, or the Chabad Women, were having a convention in Detroit, and it was the middle of the winter. And when the convention was over on a Sunday afternoon, everyone made their way to the airport to fly home. But the airport was closed because of a storm. So they sent a message to the Rebbe saying that they're stuck in Detroit. What should they do? And the Rebbe's answer was, stuck in Detroit? God needs you there for a few more hours because you haven't finished or completed your mission. You're not stuck. You're employed. You're on a mission. So it depends on how we look at this quarantine. You're stuck with your children? This is not going to be a positive experience. You have time to be with your children? That's a much more positive framing of the issue. So let's begin with a positive attitude. We always thought, I'd love to spend more time with my kids, but it never happened. So God says, I will give you this gift. You say you want to spend more time with your kids. Here's a bunch of time. Spend it with your kids. You say you want to spend more time with your spouse. You feel like you've been neglecting each other. You both work. You're busy. You're distracted. This relationship is just on automatic pilot. Not good. So God says, all right, here's an opportunity to make it good. We also are learning what life is made of. It's very sad, but true. We have become comfortable with the idea that life consists of traveling, visiting, nightclubs, entertainment, shopping, sports events. And of course, work. That's what life is. Now we're discovering none of that is essential to life. The home, that is real life. So now I think when kids go back to school eventually, it's going to feel so different. They will have a completely different appreciation and expectation of what school is supposed to be. Schools will become much better educationally. Going back to work, it's going to have to be a whole different attitude. The world is bankrupt as far as for all practical purposes. So how are we going to make money? It's going to have to be cooperative. We're going to have to help each other. Countries are going to have to help each other. Businesses are going to have to help each other. It's going to be a very different feeling, a very different purpose to everything we do. And now traveling and nightclubs and entertainment, it's going to have to improve too. Because we realize what's real, what's superficial, what's necessary, what's unnecessary, completely different world. So when God says, I'm putting you into your home and I don't want you to leave, which is what God is saying, it's not lockdown, it's family time. A lot of family time. How could that not be good?